Continental Drift. There's someone who looked at the shape of South America and the shape of Africa on a map.
Yeah.
They say, wait, that looks like it fits. But there's a whole ocean between them.
Right.
But it kind of, is there a puzzle? Did these land masses once connect? Let's test this. Well, what might you do? You say, if they once connected, might there be fossils in common on both shores, even though there's an ocean between them? So you look, the fossils match, and other things start matching, but wait a minute, how the hell is land gonna move on a solid surface? No one had any idea about this, no understanding. It just sort of stayed there on the shelf, okay? And there it stayed, because even though this was intriguing evidence, it wasn't enough to convince everybody. And so what happens after the Second World War, or during, we're mapping the bottom of the Atlantic, so the subs know where to hide and where to go,
Yep.
the submarines, and in the center of the Atlantic, there's a ridge. Oh my gosh, there's a split. It's separating in the middle of the Atlantic. Take a look at a surface map without the ocean of the Atlantic Ocean, right down the middle.
Right.
Once that was uncovered and revealed, declassified and published, boom, we had the mechanism and all the data fit.
Imagine telling everyone you know that the ground beneath their feet is moving, that the world isn't a fixed stage, but a slow motion jigsaw puzzle. They'd think you were crazy. And that's exactly what happened to one man. Meet Alfred Wegener. Not a crackpot, a respected German meteorologist and polar researcher. And in 1912, he proposed a theory so outrageous it would make him a laughingstock. He called it Continental Drift. He looked at a map and saw what you probably see. South America and Africa looked like they could fit. But Wegener saw more. He found the same ancient fossils on both continents, the same mountain ranges split in two, like a geological echo across an ocean. He argued that all the continents were once joined in a supercontinent he named Pangaea and had been drifting apart for millions of years. He presented his evidence, the fossil matches, the rock layers, the coastline shapes, and the scientific establishment laughed. They called it utter damned rot, a fairy tale. They attacked his weakest point, the how. Wegener thought continents plowed through the ocean floor like icebreakers. Physicists said that was impossible. The forces were all wrong. The problem wasn't his what, it was his how. And because he couldn't explain the engine, they threw out the entire map. Wegener spent the rest of his life defending his idea, an outsider in his own field. He died in 1930 on an expedition in Greenland, frozen in the very ice he studied. His theory frozen out of science. He died believing he was right, but was written off as wrong. A footnote. A cautionary tale about wild ideas. Then, decades later, something started to happen. New tools emerged. Sonar mapped the ocean floor, and scientists found the engine. They discovered vast underwater mountain ranges where the seafloor was spreading. They found deep trenches where it was being swallowed back into the earth. They realized the crust wasn't one solid shell, but a series of giant moving plates. The puzzle pieces snapped into place, not with continents plowing through oceans, but with entire plates carrying them. The fossils, the matching rocks, the coastlines, Wegener was right about it all. 50 years after he died in the cold, the scientific world came around. Alfred Wegener wasn't a joke. He was a visionary. He saw the story in the stones when everyone else saw only static facts. His story is a masterclass in how science actually works. It's not about being right the first time. It's about seeing a pattern no one else sees. It's about having the courage to be wrong about the details, but right about the big, beautiful, earth-shattering picture. So the next time you look at a map, don't just see countries. See the journey. See the colossal slow dance of continents. Because sometimes the craziest idea is just an idea ahead of its time. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.